Yes, into overtime. Haven't been too many draws this year with Corona and stuff like that. Been a couple in the SANFL. Are you a fan of the drawn footy? I say that only because I've said we're into overtime. Do you think the AFL needs to have overtime, mate, or draw's a draw?
Draw's a draw.
Draw's a draw?
The AFL, yeah.
SANFL?
Same.
All right. The SANFL, mate, I've bumped into a few people in the last few weeks that have said, could you bring it up on the show? We're happy that the Magpies aren't in the SANFL. We don't want them back. We don't need them. The league's better off without them. We spoke with Paul Delidio, the president of Norwood, and he said he's enjoying. He didn't say he didn't want Port Adelaide in, but an 8-team season's a pretty good one. Maybe 3 times next year. What's your thoughts?
I think they're dreaming.
Do you think the SANFL needs the Magpies?
Yes.
Because?
Absolutely. Because it's everybody's big game.
I don't reckon it is.
Yeah, it is.
I reckon it was.
No, I think it is.
Really? Do you reckon they get more crowd to a game?
Do you think a Norwood guy...
I'm not a Norwood guy. I'm a Port guy.
Do you think a Norwood guy would rather play South Adelaide at Noarlunga or Port Adelaide at Alberton?
Oh no, Alberton's steeped with tradition. Adelaide? It's like the young cricketers, mate. They want to play at the Wacker. They want to play at Adelaide Oval. Right. You know, I'm just not sure. I'm in two minds, and the reason I'm in two minds, and you can help me with this, is that the Power use the SANFL to play their players to prepare them for the AFL.
Yeah.
They're not playing to win the SANFL. If they do, it's a bonus.
No, Phil, trust me.
So you got to pick. Do they want to win the SANFL or do they want to produce the players for the AFL?
They want to win both.
No, it can't have both. I'm only giving you one choice.
I'm telling you here.
No, I'm giving you one choice.
They desperately want to win an SANFL premiership.
Which one do you want? You can only pick one, mate. You can't have both. Because none of the other clubs can have both. They can only have the SANFL Grand Final. They're not preparing any of their players for AFL, mate.
We can't help
one or two,
being in the 2 comps.
Well, you're not in the 2 comps. You're only in one at the moment.
Well, it's not our doing.
But I'm saying, why would I let you back in? Why am I going to let Magpies back in?
Why would the SANFL let Port back in?
Yeah, why?
Because Port Adelaide have been the SANFL basically for the last 100 years.
Well, where are they now?
Of course they're one of the...
Well, where are they now?
I was a bit taken back.
Why aren't they in now?
Well, because of COVID, obviously.
Oh, well, the other team's playing.
Well, Port didn't have enough players. Neither did Adelaide.
Oh.
Neither did Adelaide.
Oh, because they need them for the AFL.
Well, the squad is only worth 45 people.
So
42 people.
So what I'm saying, though, mate, it's about the AFL. It's not about the SANFL.
Yeah, no,
I get your point. I'm playing devil's advocate. You know I'm playing devil's advocate.
But I think you got the club wrong. The club desperately wants to win an SANFL flag. Now, they're under the pump about winning one because they play a bunch of kids or they're playing blokes that are coming back from injury.
All right.
Now, I'll go to any SANFL bloke and say, which team would you rather beat this weekend? Who do you want to beat this weekend? Sure. And they will all say Port Adelaide.
So full-time...
Ports want to be in. Don't worry about that. Okay. I'm not sure about the other mob.
No.
I know Port do.
All right, can I just again, playing devil's advocate?
Yeah.
If you're sitting as on the board of Port Adelaide, we've got to fund this team into the SANFL.
Yeah.
Now, the money we're using there, we can put into our AFL team and make us better on the AFL stage.
No, it won't.
I'm not talking about because they can play games, because you need the games and the players.
Yeah.
I know that's going to be your argument.
Yeah.
But if it's just purely financial and nothing else, the Magpies still playing or are they out? They're out.
You have to remember...
So there's more to it than just simple dollars.
Yeah. You have to remember when we first started this, when we first went into the AFL, we were going in lock, stock and barrel.
Yep.
There was to be no SANFL.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
Now the SANFL said,
asked them to play.
Hey,
no question.
Hey, we're not going to give you that AFL licence
if you don't
unless you keep a presence in the SANFL. Because, why do you think they did that?
Oh, they needed
Because if you rip Port Adelaide out of the SANFL, what have you got?
But is the fear factor now gone? The fact that they're not playing this year, has that impacted enormously on the SANFL?
I don't think so.
No, that's what I'm saying. Whereas I reckon before you make those decisions, you go, geez, we can't afford for the Magpies to be out. They're just such a great part of our SANFL. Now we've had them because of Corona. You go, gee, where's the league's going all right? We're going okay. Do we?
Look at the crowds, Phil. Look at the crowds.
Well, I don't know the crowd numbers, so I have to do a bit of research. So that's the big difference.
It's not pretty.
Okay, so then, all right. So just quickly, because we'll run out of time on this. I agree with that part. So we've said that they need to be in because of crowds, money, everything else.
Yeah.
Do the Crows need to be in?
Yes.
Do they draw a crowd?
Well, no,
they're different. So there's no tradition there.
But they still need to be there because their players are getting to play against the best.
So that's what it comes back to. It comes back to the AFL clubs are using the SANFL to get their players to play in the AFL. The other 8 clubs are playing because that's it for them. That's the big moment.
But if you spoke to the majority of those those SANFL players,
Yeah.
why are they playing?
Well, most of them, the
They
younger
wanna
ones want a chance to get into the
they wanna
AFL,
get
the ones that
drafted.
have missed
They
out.
wanna get drafted.
Well, it was an
Both,
interesting one. In the end, my
It is an
argument,
interesting one.
my argument in the end was get them both back in.
What we should do, mate, what we should do is one day we'll get Matthew Richardson in from Port Adelaide
Okay.
to have a chat about this, because I'm sure that he can set the record straight as far as Port's ambitions are.
Yeah, all right. Just before we go, Tex Walker again, good luck, mate,
good luck,
in your
mate.
200th game, well done. Our thoughts right now with Craig Warman. Normally we have the Southern Footy League, the press comes in, been a tragedy involving his sister, her husband, they're in hospital at the moment. Hopefully everything goes well for them, Craig. Thoughts are with you, mate, and with your family. Hope you enjoyed the show, everybody. Look forward to your company next week.